Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4 a.m. and it is still time to play some blackjack. Well, about 2 minutes past 4 o'clock in the morning, so let's get started. We are coming out still with a bankroll of $50. Let's say you have 100, but you only take out 50. That's 20. 10. 20. Now that's 50. Play wisely and bet $10 at a time. 6 is out of the deck. So the first card you get is a 3. The dealer shows a queen. You have 10. And the dealer has to examine his hand or her hand to see if there's a blackjack. And so far, nothing is there. Nothing of an ace, nothing of a 10, nothing. Hit the 10. 18. Stay. Dealer flips over an 8, gets 18. That's a push. Bet 10 on a flat bet. 4. Dealer shows a queen. You have 14. Dealer has to check for the blackjack. There is no blackjack. So you have to hit the 14 holding against queen or 10 value card. You hit with a 6, you get 20, you stay. Dealer flips over an 8, gets 18, and the player is paid off 1-1. And the game still continues with you betting a flat bet of $10. 5, dealer holds 7, 8 against 7. Double down on 8 against 7. 18. Dealer flips over an 8, gets 15. Plus a 10 is a bust. You are paid off. Double your bet. 20, 40. 40 and 40 is 80. So once you have 80, you up the stakes to $20. So now you have king, you have a 4 showing, you have 17 against 4, and you stand. Now the dealer flips over an 8 and has 12. Dealer hits with a king and busts. You've now just doubled your 50 to 100. Take out 15 nickels, put in 15 quarters, and up your bets to $20 a piece. 6, dealer holds a 7, 14 against 7, you're supposed to take a hit, and that's a loss. Dealer had 17 the whole time, wouldn't you believe it? Now you bet 30. Jack, dealer shows 6. You have 20 against 6, you stand. 16. Jack, house busts. Player is a winner. Bet the stakes to 20. King. Dealer shows 9. 19 against 9. You stay. 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. That's a push. Now, lay it back down to $10 in the originally as before when you were betting flat bets of $10. You have 4. The dealer shows a 9. That's 5 or 15 against 9. Take a hit. You have 12. Hit again. 12 plus 7 is 19. Stay. 20. That's a loss. Thank God it wasn't 20, because if it were, it'd have been a great blow to the player's efforts to up the stakes and double his bankroll. So bet 20. 9. Card 7 for the dealer. You have 13 against 7. You want to hit. You hit with a 4. You get 17 and you stay against 7. 9. 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14. 15, 16. Plus 6 is a bust. That is a win. Push it down to 10. 4. 3. 12 against 3. I recommend you hit. So you hit. 12 plus queen is a bust. Count your blessings, cut your losses. You're doing great so far. Look at that stack. Look at that. Look at that stack. You have 20, 40, 60 plus 50 is $110. You're doing good so far. So after that loss, you really want to up the stakes to $60. No, $30. That's not 60, that's 30. 30, and here it goes. You have 5. The dealer shows a 3. You have 14 against 3, and you stand. Basic strategy tells you to stand on 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16 against 2 through 6. Against 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the dealer will now pull a queen over from the whole card and get 13. Now the dealer has to hit the 13. The dealer hits with a 5 and gets 18. That was a big blow. Oh boy. Not a wise move. Now if you really want to be a pig, bet $80. The whole bankroll, $80. Now bear in mind, you came in with 100, you put in 50, you accumulate up to 80. We're gonna get a second chance if this loses. So here you have king. The dealer shows a 9. You have 14 against 9. You're supposed to hit. And you get a 6, which adds up to 20. And you stay. The dealer pulls an ace and gets a soft 20, and that's a push. So, once you've pulled that already, you take this out of the game and put in only 20 measly dollars. So you bet with 10 showing on your side. The dealer holds a jack. You have 16. The dealer has to examine his hand for a blackjack. There is no blackjack. Rule of thumb, if you hold 15 or 16 against a 10 value card, the deal is you surrender your hand by scraping your finger horizontally across the table like so. So you get half your bet back, and I take half your bet as the dealer. And the dealer had 17 the whole time. So that's being said, you have 50 left, you bet 20. Queen. 9. 20 against 9. You're supposed to stay. So flip over the card with a 2, the dealer gets 11. Which, God forbid, if I hit and get 21 as the dealer, and the player loses, and well, that's 21. You lose. So I still have 50 in cash. The player has 50 in cash and 50 in chips. If you really want to make this last long, I recommend you color this quarters up to $50 in nickels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But supposing you're really feeling lucky, you take your other 50 and you cash that in for more chips. That's it. That's your whole bankroll. $100, which you came into the casino with. So first hand, you want to bet $10 with about a quarter of the deck played out. And you get an 8. As the dealer is showing a king, you have 10 showing against king. Examine the hand for a blackjack, and no blackjack. Hit the 10 against the high card. You get 19, and you stay. 13 for the dealer, plus 7 is 20. That is a complete automatic loss. Again, you bet $10. 10. Dealer shows queen. You have 14. Check for blackjack. No blackjack. Hit 14. 22. Bust. And the dealer had a 16 the whole time. 20. Up the stakes. 6. Dealer shows 2. Soft 17 against 2. You ought to double it down. And that's soft 18. You now see the dealer flipping the whole card with a 4 against on a 2, and he has 6. So the rule of thumb is the dealer hits soft 16 and stands on all 17s. So the dealer hits a 6 with a 2, gets 8. Hits again with a 6, has 14. 14 hits with the queen and busts. And the player's hand is automatically paid out double or nothing. I'm going to color this up to quarters. Quarters. 4 quarters. $100. Back to 10. We bet 10. The player has a 5 with an ace showing. 7. That makes 12. Check for blackjack. Does anybody want insurance? Yes, I'll take out insurance. Does the dealer have a blackjack? No, the dealer doesn't have a blackjack. So you just lost $5. Never ever take out insurance on a 12 against an ace, as I've so learned, because that's a sucker's bet. Otherwise, the dealer has a blackjack, you just might luck out and get your original bet taken away, but still get paid 2 to 1, as basic strategy will tell you in most casino guides. So instantaneously, you would want to hit the 12 against an ace in hopes to get an 8 or a 9, and you have 17. You stay. Ace 4 is 5 or 15. 5 or 15 hits with a 6 and gets 21. Loss. Next, $30 up the stakes. Queen. Dealer shows 8. 14 against 8. You hit. That's a bust with a 9. Dealer had 12 the whole time. Shoot. Shoot. So next, I am going to bet 50 and bet for the dealer $25. So we have 5, 7 showing for the dealer, 15 against 7. I hope I win this hand as the dealer on the dealer bet, and I hope the player wins for the player. So, in this instance, we hit, hopes to get a 4, 5, 6, and that's a loss. And I lose too, because I did not get to win for the player. And that's it, folks. Till next time.